Motivated, I'm the truth. Going hard in the booth. All my dreams is coming true. If I can make it, you can too. Wasn't in a skipping school. Had to play by the rules. If you got dreams, don't be a fool. The process makes.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of ISO versus the World. This is expansion team week 17. Yeah, I got the week right? 17.
Yeah,
expansion week 17, man. Let me start off. Everything start with the Earn an ISO podcast. So please like, rate, share, subscribe, review, all that stuff. Y'all have been doing that. We thank y'all for the love and support we get. Especially the success we've been having. I heard so far we've been having a pretty good week. This week, so we thank y'all for that. I got my brother Woods on the line, man. What's going on, bro?
I'm all right, man. Happy holidays to you and everybody out there. Hope it went good for y'all.
Yeah, happy holidays, everybody, man. Hope everybody have a blessed and safe New Year. All right, we're gonna start off. Well, I'll start off with my team because I'm happy right now. You know what I mean? Eagles. Now we got the win. Like I said, it wasn't a pretty win, but it was a win. I'll take it. With no problem. Kind of scared me a little bit. Some of the mistakes that we making. I understand that a lot of these people that's playing the game, a lot of these people that's coaching the game, probably done forgot more football than I'll ever know. But it's just like, I don't know. It's like sometimes, man, when things start going wrong, I just be like, come on, man. What's going on right now? We kind of need to tighten up. But like I said, I can't complain too much because we got the win. And hopefully we knock these. I think we got 2 games left. I think we played the Giants again. We played Cardinals and we played the Giants again, which that was weird to play the Giants so close together like that. I don't even know why they made the schedule like that. That was kind of weird to me. But to wait till like the end of the year to play the Giants. But I'll take it. We got to go to the Card. Hope we take care of business with the Cardinals and the Giants. But other than that, you got anything to say before we get started?
I made congratulations to y'all. Yeah. I'm speaking tongue in cheek. I really don't mean it.
Yep.
But y'all look good because y'all won.
Yeah.
Obviously, y'all not looking top notch.
Mm-hmm.
Something still seems a little off about y'all. San Francisco just got their ass whooped, so there's really no team that's performing at the top of the game right now in the NFC. I still think San Fran is the cream of the crop, but it only take one day, one game in the playoffs. It's not no 7-game series, so y'all might be able to find a way to sneak and beat them. Mm-hmm. But I still will put San Fran at the top. I still think they're going to go all the way to the Super Bowl unless some type of injury happens, which I said before. Debo always hurt. McCaffrey's always hurt. Bosa's always hurt. So something could happen where they could lose. But, yeah, congratulations to y'all. Y'all did what y'all had to do, and we see how long that lasts. I feel like y'all going to lose one of these next few games, Cardinals or the Giants. I think they're going to lose one of them, but that's just the Dallas Cowboy in me talking. And I did want to talk about the Russell Wilson thing. You saw that?
Oh yeah. I did see a little bit something like that. Oh, he got benched for the rest of the year. They only got 2 games left. They got 2 games left, right?
Yeah,
they got 2 games or something like that left. He got benched. I don't know what's that about.
I told you it's a clown show, man. There's Peyton. I told you don't fuck with him, man. But I heard it's about some money, something about the contract. If he get hurt or some shit like that, like he guarantees some type of money or some shit like that. So I guess they're benching him so you don't get hurt. And they're not gonna make the playoffs, I guess now. But it's just a clown show, man. I don't fuck with Coach Payton. I've been saying that since day one.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just really a clown show. I hope Russell Wilson get out of there because I really think he got treated right by Payton all year. Maybe you go to like Pittsburgh or Atlanta or something like that. I would love to see him in Pittsburgh. But I guess it's just for the summertime. We talk about that. But yeah, he need to get up out of there though.
Mm,
Real rap.
mm. Um, yeah. I mean, I seen that come across the timeline about that he getting benched. I ain't know the reason why, but you saying it got something to do with the contract and all that. So I guess they probably feel like, all right, we don't want to have to pay him that money if he get hurt, and it's 2 games because they eliminated from the playoffs. So yeah, okay, all right, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't nobody like it, but business wise, I understand why they did it. Now, I understand why they did it, but at the same time, it looked. I mean, that looked crazy, man. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he probably like,
Yeah,
yo, I still want to play, but they like, listen, we. You know what I mean, that's the franchise making a business decision. You know what I mean, that's the team making a business decision. So I mean,
yeah,
I know that's
yeah,
kind of messed up, but listen, man, that is a business. You know what I mean? That's a business first. So yeah, man, maybe he could go somewhere else, man. I don't see it. I don't see him going to Pittsburgh because I guess they got so many high hopes for that quarterback they got there. They just want to make it work with him. You know what I mean?
hmm
I thought that I was thinking that they was trying to bring him in and then try to turn him into a star, hoping that he would turn into a star. You know what I mean? Somebody they can market and then then have the Steelers. That's like a marquee franchise in the NFL. Then you'll have a star again on the Steelers. You know what I'm saying? So I felt
hmm
like I feel like they're not gonna give up on him just yet. Now I mean that franchise is probably gonna force him to be there and see if this can work out. You know what I mean? But
hmm
I mean if he goes to Atlanta, I mean I really don't see him going nowhere and being like super impactful, like super impactful. He can go somewhere else, but I don't think it's gonna be super impactful. Like if he goes somewhere it's like Atlanta, I mean, how much they gonna do? They might scrape together some wins, a few extra wins. You know what I mean? Maybe a couple more or something like that. But I don't really see it at this point. You know what I mean? I don't see him like going somewhere and then it just automatically just becoming like a contender. I don't, off the top of my head, I can't really see him going nowhere and it being like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
Because at this point,
Yeah,
I don't think I think a team like Tampa Bay might be trying to stick with Baker Mayfield. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, I guess, you know what I mean, got it, they gonna roll with because I think, the Colts rookie should be back next season, right? I don't really see nobody
yeah,
off the top of my head that he would go and then he would just start other than like maybe like Atlanta. But then if you go to Atlanta, I mean, you might get a couple more wins just because it's Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying? It might be a couple more wins, but I don't see them being a contender either. And then would they really want that, or would they really want to be trying to get like a franchise quarterback? Who knows what they trying to do? You know what I mean? So
yeah. But I feel like they where they at as far as draft because they got like 6, 7 wins. They're not going to have no high draft picks, so it's going to be hard for them to get it some type of young ball to be quarterback. So that might be like one of the only few options.
yeah.
But who knows? I mean, they had a chance to get Lamar Jackson this summer, and they didn't get him. So who knows what Atlanta going to do? But I mean, I was just spitballing. I was just thinking. But I feel like he gonna be out there. I don't see him and Peyton being together again next year.
Right, right. So yeah, man. And then at the same time, if I'm Pittsburgh, but I even want to bring him along and start that type of controversy. I think they really gonna try to turn that boy they got now into a star. What's his name? Pickett? Kenny Pickett is his name, right?
Yeah. Uh.
I don't think I don't think they're ready to give up on him yet. You know what I mean? I think they really gonna try to turn him into a star. So they're not gonna give up on him yet. So like I said, off the top of my
Okay.
head, I don't really see where he would go other than Atlanta and just start. You know what I mean? I don't see it.
Okay.
I don't see it. Know what I mean? I don't know. Would it be New England if Bill Belichick stay or if he leave or what? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, if Bill Belichick step off, I mean, who they gonna hire right away? And then they probably looking like, well, who can we get in the draft or who we gonna date? Somebody might bring him in. If it's a new person, would you want to bring Russell Wilson in? Because you might be thinking because like we said before, the NFL is like, you don't get the same amount of time that you used to get. No, if this Jones don't look like it's turning around in a couple of years, that person's gonna be gone. So a person that might be looking at that like, okay, if Bill Belichick step off, whoever they hire or whoever they like promote from within, be looking like, well, I don't know if we keeping the people we got, or can I try to get my own quarterback, or should I just try to go with Russell Wilson and see what he got left in the tank so I can at least try to scrape some wins together so I can stick around? You know what I mean? Because if you're going I just see it as like after 2 or 3 years, because now it's like, all right, if it don't like it's going nowhere within a couple of years, teams is getting rid of dudes. So I don't want somebody whole tenure to be like, okay, well, Bill Belichick stepped off. I got the job, but we still in limbo because they ain't got no quarterback. And then y'all brought Russell Wilson in just because he still has a name to see if he got some gas left in the tank. But I can't really build off of him. I just got to hope that we could just get some wins so I can stick around long enough that if we do get rid of him, y'all would we done won enough that you would give me time to build whatever new quarterback we get. Instead of just getting rid of me after a couple years, seasons. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be like some type of filler, like kind of like regime, know what I mean? Or some coach's tenure just gonna be like the filler, like the gap. Know what I'm saying? Just like gonna fill in the gap for a couple years, then whoever the person after that can try to build back up, because it's gonna be a while before like New England gonna be like competitive again. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless
most likely.
Unless they hit lightning in the bottle again and get somebody that's gonna be as good as, I ain't gonna say good as Tom Brady the greatest ever, but get somebody in a late round and they just turn out to just come out like gangbusters and everything. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like that, I don't even see like who they would get the next few years. Who could they possibly be in a position to get? So I could see somebody trying to grab Russell Wilson at like Atlanta or somewhere like New England, just to have just based off what he did before, based off his resume, just to try to keep it respectable and competitive. But I don't see him going. If he leave Denver, the only place I could see him really going is somewhere like Atlanta, just to try to squeeze out some extra wins. And just try to at least be competitive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Carolina, man, I don't know what they gonna do. They gotta rebuild. Know what I mean? Their whole team just gotta rebuild. Know what I mean? I don't know. The quarterback not just enough. Just getting a quarterback is not just enough. They gotta build so much there, and then you got an owner that's a brand new owner. He only been an owner for a few years, so it's not like he's seasoned in this. You know what I mean? So because he gotta build that whole team up. You can't retool. You just got to rebuild. Now, no disrespect to anybody that's on that team playing for that team now, but you got a lot of work to do with that team. So would you want to bring him in? Like, I'm not going to bring him in because we trying to hopefully develop the guy we got now. This young guy we got now, hopefully it's something to click and he'll just get it and he could just start, that we could use him to start as the keystone to start rebuilding. I just don't. Yeah, Russell Wilson, if he leave, I can see him probably only going to Atlanta, or maybe, like I said, the Patriots, or if Bill Belichick say, I'm going to stick around, or if Bill Belichick sitting around thinking like, I may be able to win some games with Russell Wilson. You know what I mean? If he thinking like that, I may be able to win some games with Russell Wilson, I could be able to stick around for a couple more years. So I don't know. I have no idea what Bill Belichick is thinking about. He might be thinking, well, that's it. Or he may be thinking like, I really want that record. And do I really want to go from East Coast to West Coast and I'm going to jump from here to go to San Diego or something like that? Or, like I said, we don't know if the Raiders going to keep Antonio Pierce or nothing like that. We don't know. You know what I mean? If we're going to jump around and go somewhere else. So it's something probably like with Bill Belichick probably thinking like, could I get some do I feel like I can get something out of Russell Wilson to stick around? Because at the end, because right now, what's Bill Belichick options? For real, what's his options? Like,
Yeah.
all right, maybe I can get a couple. Maybe I can get something out of Russell Wilson for a couple years. So I'll stick around for a couple more years. Maybe I can get something out of him. But yeah, I don't see Russell Wilson leave there. I just don't. I don't see if Russell.
Ain't much option for him.
Yeah, know what I mean? I don't see it other than Russell going to maybe Atlanta, like you said. But then Atlanta's like, all right, he might be to squeeze out a couple wins, I mean, just based off that being him, but I don't see them just being competitive. So I don't know if his whole thing is just, well, I won already because he won the Super Bowl, right? They won when he's the Seahawks, right?
Yeah.
So he might be saying, man, I won one, so I'm just gonna ride it out. I mean, whatever team I'm with next, I might stick it out for a couple more years, and I'm just gonna be done. I won one already, so. I mean, I don't know what his
And
thinking
then
is.
also, Atlanta might do it for other than football reasons. Bring back Sierra to Atlanta. That's where she's from. They might think they might create some buzz and all that. Who knows, man? But
Yeah,
I guess
because he from
that's something for the spring.
because he from is he from North Carolina or South Carolina? He from one of the
Yeah,
Carolinas.
no, North Carolina. North
Know what I
Carolina.
mean? Know what I mean? So that right there may want to be a destination just based off, you know what? Know what I mean? I can go there for a couple seasons, I just ride it out and that, know what I mean? And then I just call it a career because I already won one. You know what I mean? So I could just ride it out. Know what I mean? He probably still got it in him to still want to play football for a few more seasons. Like, you know what, I can do a couple more seasons, know what I mean? See where to go, and then, I won one, and I'll just be done, and then I'm still over here, know what I'm saying? Stick around and stay down south, know what I mean? Stay in Georgia or whatever, or, the Carolinas, whatever, because, you know what I mean? Both of them from there anyway, from around there anyway, so that seemed like that would be the best move, and just stay settled there. Now, I mean, I could see a person like Russell Wilson being like maybe like a high school coach. You know what I'm saying? I can see that.
Oh, okay.
Now, I mean, I could see that. Now, I mean, I could see him not wanting to just go and sit down. You know what I mean? He may do that for the first couple of years. He might, after he done football or something like that. But I could see him still wanting to like being like a great coach. You see what I'm saying? I could see that. I could see him wanting to be on like that ground level. No, I'm gonna coach high school or something like that. Know what I mean? He might be out there running, a high school, turn a high school team like a powerhouse. Know what I mean? They said that's where Antonio Pierce was for a while, right? Know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I can't. I remember him for this from Arizona State. I know he was in the college with Herm Edwards, but I don't know he was doing before that.
Yeah. Know what I mean? Something like that where they said that he won a game. They won a high school game. Like, was it something like 90 to like 10 or something more crazy? Some crazy shit they was saying. Know what I mean? That
that's right.
They blew some team out. But yeah, man. Anyway, man, yeah, man, wherever he go, yeah, because you have been saying that for the longest that you don't agree with nothing Sean Payton do. You just don't. Now you just not fond of him or his tactics or what he, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, that did surprise me when they said he was benched. I mean, when I seen that, I was like, why is he benched? But what you saying makes sense. Now, I mean, they doing that for business reasons, so. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of sucked for him because I know he trying to be. He's a competitive person. You know what I mean? But hopefully everything work out for him. But like I said, him probably going to Atlanta probably does make the most sense. Now I mean, probably does make the most sense, man. Like I said, he probably, man, I'm just gonna play out the rest of my contract. I mean, whatever contract I probably get with them, and that be that. You know what I mean? Because I do see him.
Okay.
I do see. I mean, even though he probably won the Super Bowl, I do see him probably still coaching. And that being like a big part of his life. Know what I'm saying? Once his own like career is over, him still having a life in football, probably like, building like some high school team up to be like a powerhouse or something like that. I just see that for him. Now, I mean, if that's still his interest and that's what he want to do, know what I mean? Because when he listens to him, he seems like a smart guy. competitive. I feel like he could probably pass that knowledge on, you know what I mean, to young guys, you know what I'm saying? I don't really see that trying to be in the NFL and all that and trying to deal with grown men and all this and that. I feel like he'd probably be best served like teaching the youngins, you know what I'm saying? Really be down in the ground level with the youngins. You know what I mean? Help building them up. You know what I mean? I could see him building like a high school team up to being like, you know, this whole state championship and all that type of stuff. I could see that for him. So yeah, man. But anyway, man,
Okay.
damn, I don't know how we got on that so long, but damn. Like, goddamn. but yeah, I did watch on Christmas. I did watch Baltimore Ravens and the 49ers, man. Yeah, Baltimore just looking like they getting it done, but I don't know. I can't say it. It's like how people. It's like how last year when the Eagles was like handling business. We was winning, but everybody was like, yeah, they not really like super dominant, even though they winning. At first, I didn't understand what he was saying until I watched Baltimore. I'm like, they getting it done, but it just seemed like I can't explain it.
About to say they blowing people out. I mean, they don't say they ain't. They blowing people out.
Yeah.
They blew out Detroit. They blew out San Fran. I mean, it's just not pretty.
Yeah.
They don't pay no. They just don't, look pretty.
They
but
look.
they get the job done.
They look real like it's like they look real like unorthodox. Yeah, that's what it's like, unorthodox. Like they playing like they out there playing NFL Street. From NFL Street.
Yeah.
That's like that's how they style of play look to me. Like they playing street ball. But it's like in the NFL, I can't really explain it. Like they just playing like some freestyle type of style, like, you know what I mean? Like we just playing street ball or something. Like I can't explain it, but I was just watching it. I was like, it just seemed like some unorthodox way of play. But yo, they get it done. You know what I mean? They get it done.
Yeah.
So now I mean that was an
They
impressive win.
busting people's ass, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was an impressive win, man. But like I said, man, San Fran is still San Fran. Like I said, man, the Eagles, because when San Fran came in here and won, that showed that they not scared to come here if they gotta play. You know what I'm saying? And then if they ain't scared to come here, they damn sure ain't gonna be scared of us if we gotta go there. You know what I mean? So if it end up being like that, we gotta get the job done, man. We just gotta get the job done, man. We really do. Defensively, for real. Now I mean, defensively,
Yeah.
now I mean, that line gotta get pressure. Now I mean, these defensive backs, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. Now I mean, I really don't know what's going on with them, but I don't know if they just, like I said, in respect to them, but I don't know if they just ain't up to par right now. I don't know if you just ain't got the right mix of young players with veteran players. I just don't know, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Hopefully we can tighten up, and I mean, they working on that, and so we can do what we got to do to get the job done. But like I said, if we got to go through the 49ers ain't scared of us, man. You know what I mean? They gonna say, man, we just went down there and we won. You know what I mean? So they ain't gonna be scared if they got to come back here again. And he damn sure ain't gonna be scared of us. We got to go there. They damn sure ain't gonna be afraid. So I said, man, hope we get that done, man. But anyway, you know what I mean?
Yeah, let's get it started.
Yeah, so man, we gonna get into it. This is week 17. So we can start when you ready, bro.
All right. We just want to start off with Saturday night. There's only one game on Saturday. We got Dallas Cowboys. They're going to be home against the Detroit Lions. Dallas is 6-point favorites. Total is 53.5. Dallas on a 2-game losing streak. Detroit, I believe they won 2 games in a row. Right now, I mean, Dallas needs this just for confidence-wise. I mean, I really think the Eagles got this division. Y'all got the easiest schedule. So Dallas just needs to win this game just for the confidence because I believe next week we play Washington,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like that won't do much for our confidence. We got to prove that we can beat a good team. I mean, we did beat the Eagles, but I mean, we got to just go into the playoffs with a win against a good opponent, and I feel like Dallas is going to come and get the victory this one. Should be a high scoring game. I kind of like the over 53 and a half. You
Mm-hmm.
know, Dallas is home. They usually could put up points at home. Detroit could put up points on Dallas a little bit. So I kind of like the over. Uh, I just like I said, I think Dallas going to win, but that 6.5 is a lot of points. So I'm really not going to pick the spread, but I'll go with Dallas money line and then the over for the total.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, of course, I hope Detroit go take care of business, but I don't know, man. This game is up in the air for me, man. Cause this could really be one of them. I mean, this could be a game that can go either way. It could be 21-24. Now, I mean, somebody win the last second field goal or something like that. You know what I mean? Because they can score. Dallas can score 3-4 touchdowns, but on a good day, Detroit can score 3-4 touchdowns. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I think it could be one of them back and forth games, man. If somebody win by, last second field goal or something like that. Or who knows, it might be an overtime game for all we know, you know. But like I said, I'm gonna pick Detroit just because they playing the Cowboys, and it would be good if Detroit beat the Cowboys. So that's why I'm picking Detroit. So everybody don't listen to me on this one, because you know why I'm picking. So because y'all know why I'm picking
Mm.
Detroit. I mean, I'm picking Detroit with my heart, not my head. You know what I mean? I just picked.
So what about the second seed though? You know, Detroit got the tiebreaker with the Eagles. If y'all both went out, Detroit will get the second seed. But if Detroit loses and y'all went out, y'all got the second seed. So you still don't care about that?
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah and no though, because see, I don't know. See, that's the thing. Is somebody beating the Cowboys more important than where we gonna fall at? You know what I mean?
That's a damn
You
shame.
know what I mean?
Damn
Because
shame.
I
I
don't
hear
know.
you.
You know what I'm saying? Because I still think right now, especially, I don't know. Because right now, I feel like, I don't know, man. The chips gonna fall where they may. So I can't. And then, I mean, I can't root for y'all to win against somebody.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? 'Cause that's
I
like
hear you.
that's like blasphemy, man. They will be all in. People from Philly be all in these comments of this joint, man. You know what I mean? Like, yo, how you do that? You know what I mean?
Mm.
Man, we'll cross that bridge, man. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, man. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So,
Okay.
so, 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 whatever's gonna happen, man. So y'all make your own choice of who y'all think gonna win on that one. I mean, don't go by what I say, because I just gotta let the chips fall where they may.
Okay. I
Yeah.
respect that. All right, we got Sunday. We got another good game. We got the Miami Dolphins going to Baltimore to play the Ravens.
Mm.
Ravens is 3.5 point favorites. Total is 46.5. Baltimore, we all, we just talk about them beating San Fran. Miami, they got their shit together. They beat Dallas. They beat the Jets the week before that, I believe. I think it was the Jets. So it's gonna be a good game, man.
Mm.
Uh, it's gonna be tough for me. I want to say Miami to cover the 3.5, but I like Miami when they be home in Miami with the good weather. Let's say Baltimore, let's say it's a little cold or something. Was Miami offense going to be able to travel like that and put up points on that tough Baltimore defense? But I'm gonna rock out with Miami. Something telling me that they're gonna cover this 3.5 point spread. They need this for the division, so they can win that AFC East. So I'm gonna rock out with Miami at 3.5. The total, I already got no opinion on, but I think Miami might be able to sneak a win on them. beat Baltimore actually. So I'm rocking out Miami.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Good
Maybe.
game, man. Should be a good game.
Yeah. Know what I mean? Listen, man. Maybe. You said. I mean, Baltimore's favored to win, right? Though. I would
Yeah.
assume. Yeah. I would assume that because they just beat the 49ers, so I would assume that they'd be favored to win. But yeah, man, that game could go. What is it? It's only by 3 points. They're only favored by 3 points, though, right?
Yeah. 3.5.
Yeah, so that's basically saying that they don't know who gonna win. They saying Baltimore should
Mm-hmm.
win just because they just beat 49ers, but they still don't 100% know who gonna win. So that's why I feel like that's where the 3.5 come from. Know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you're right. This is another one that can go either way. This joint can go either way. You know what I mean? This could be a high scoring game. And then it'd be like I said, it could be just like how I think Detroit and Dallas gonna be, man. Last second field goal. You know what I mean? Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Might go into overtime, you know what I'm saying? So, man, this joint can go either way. Either way. Because Miami can score, you know what I'm saying, just as fast as Baltimore can score. Like I said, it comes down
Mm-hmm.
to it's gonna come down to who at the end, who defense is tired, man. If y'all gonna be tired of running around behind Tyreek Hill, see that's the thing about Baltimore. You know what I mean? Baltimore can run the ball a little bit too. You know what I mean? So of course, you know what I mean, everybody you got Chase Lamar Jackson around, but at the same time they can run the ball too. So after people get tired of chasing Lamar around every play, you can still run the ball. And then on top of that, they got fast receivers too. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they ain't fast Tyreek Hill, but they, you know what I mean? They fast. But it's gonna come down to what defense is tired. I'm telling you, it's gonna come down to who probably got the ball last and what defense is gas. Because listen, both defenses gonna have to make sure they get their rest. Cause they gonna be running. They gonna run around all around that field, man. So it's gonna come down to who at the end got more gas in the tank. Because both defense, I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you, both defense is gonna be wore out. Both defenses going to be wore out from having to run around the whole game like that. Both defenses are going to be wore out, and that's the thing about. And you know, I mean, Tua can run around a little bit too. Not like Lamar Jackson, but he can run around a little bit too. But if Lamar, and I mean late in the game, and that whole Miami whole defense is gas. Now I mean you got the defensive line them been chasing the linebackers trying to. Know what I'm saying. Linebackers either trying to chase them around, they trying to drop back in the coverage, and they chasing people running the hole. You're going to get tired of that. So it's going to come down to who probably got the ball last or whatever and what defense is wore out. Because both defenses are going to be wore out. So I guess I do think this is going to be a game that come down to the last possession. Is it going to be maybe win by a field goal or, going to a joint that can also go into overtime, might go into overtime because both defenses is going to be wore out. So to me, it come down to whoever going to have the ball last. Because the defense is going to be wore the hell out. They going to be on the side with oxygen masks on. Now I mean on this one. They gonna be in the joint with the oxygen masks on this joint because they gonna be chasing. I mean, both defenses gonna be running around the field the whole game. So to me, I think this could be one of them joints where whoever got the ball last might be a last second field goal. It's gonna be whoever defense got got some gas in the tank that can make a stop here and there because they're gonna be wore
Mm-hmm.
out. They both gonna be wore out. So man, this joint can go either way, man. So I can't even pick this joint, man. This joint can go either way. Last second field goal or something like that. Whoever got the ball and they hang last, going against their defense, the other defense, and the other team defense is just wore out and can't stop them. I feel like both defenses are gonna be wore out. So, man,
All right.
whoever
All
got
right.
the ball last, man. Whoever got the ball last, and somebody from whatever defense is on the field, somebody going to step up and try to make a stop or whatever or something like that, because they gonna be wore
Right.
out. Both defenses are gonna be wore out this game.
All right. So you might get a last second field goal by Justin Tucker or something like that. Uh, Next, we got New England Patriots going to Buffalo. to play the Bills. Buffalo is 13.5-point favorites. Total is 40.5.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I think Buffalo's going to win this game. Obviously, they need this more than Patriots. I think Buffalo will cover the 13.5. I think they're going to air them out. New England, this is not Belichick farewell game. That's next week. And if this is last year, then next week they will win that game for the Patriots. I mean, for Belichick next week. But as of this week, Buffalo's going to air them out. They're going to cover this spread. I believe. They're going to put a whooping on them. I know New England still riding with Billy Zappi at quarterback, but I just think they don't got enough offense to hang in there with Buffalo. To think Josh Allen will do whatever he wants. I ain't gonna say do whatever he wants. Let me stop. Like a little 27-6 game, 27-13 game, something like that. But Buffalo will win this one pretty easily, and take Buffalo with 13.5 points, and pick up your money.
Yeah, man. I think Buffalo just gonna handle business. You know what I mean? As they should. Yeah, man, they should. See, but the thing is, when you say that, they don't mess around and be the whole game. They be like, that was the best game of the weekend. Man, that was back and forth. You know what I mean? Be like, hold on, this can't be the same Patriots team. You know what I mean? That we've been seeing all year. But it's just something. Yeah. It's just something weird about them that they like that. Now I mean, you think that Buffalo just gonna come in here? Now I mean, just run them out the building, and then they don't. The game be close. You'd be like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, man. Like people say, man, any given Sunday, man. I mean, any given Sunday, but the Bills should take care of business. The Bills should take care of business, man, because the Patriots should be probably thinking about, man, we just gonna wrap this. Now I mean, wrapping this season up. Now I mean, probably got guys that's on that team probably making business decisions like, do I really be out here trying to go out here 100 miles per hour right now? You know what I mean? This joint is over. You know what I mean? So you don't know the mentality of the team. The team might be, all right, man, we just gonna try to get through these games. I'm not gonna be running around here 100 miles an hour. I got to make business decisions. You know what I'm saying? So you might have people that's on that team that think like that. And I mean, respect to them, but you might have people on that team that's thinking like that. Like, all right, we got a couple more games. It's a wrap. I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to be out here trying to fly all over the place and then, putting it all out there, man. I got to think about my career. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap for this season. So we just going to show up for these next 2 games to get the season over with. So I don't know how people are thinking. Now I mean, I don't know how people thinking. People gonna give they all or what? Buffalo should go in there and get the win, but you never know. But I don't. Yeah. I just think Buffalo just they know they need these games and they just want it more. They just coming with the extra. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I mean, we need this. We just need this more. I mean, we just need this more. I mean, we need this and y'all don't. You know what I'm saying? Even though you would think that they, the Patriots would be playing for, some type of pride. Like, all right, we're going to go out there and be, competitive. You know what I mean? We don't care if we ain't going to make it to the playoffs or not. We still, we still got a game to play. We're going to give it our all. But I just Buffalo just in the mindset of, we need this. We need this more than y'all. So I just think they're just going to get the win based off that. We just need this more.
All right. Next we got Atlanta going to Chicago. They play the Bears. Chicago 3-point favorite. The total is 37.5. Atlanta is still rocking up with Turner Heineke at quarterback. They won last week against the Colts, to some people's surprise. I feel like this game it's tough to call, really, because Atlanta, they just so inconsistent. Chicago, they don't need this game, but they've been playing pretty good the last few weeks. The total, Chicago defense have been playing better. So I'm kind of looking at the under, but I don't want to say it. And then you win Chicago, so it's always a chance it's going to be windy or cold and some bad type of weather. But I think Chicago will win this game. I just can't trust Atlanta, especially on the road. So I think Chicago will win the game with the money line. I don't know they win by 3, but they might only win by 2 or something. So I would just say Chicago money line. And the total, I'm kind of leaning towards the under, but I really don't have too much strong opinion on the total. But I just like Chicago here. I don't trust Atlanta, and I think they'll come out with a win.
Yeah, this is another game. A lot of these games can go either way. Like I said, once again, man, it's Atlanta. Like I said about the same, I'm gonna say the same thing about them. I said about the Patriots. You don't know. Now, I mean, what's the mentality of the team? The mentality of the team. Let's just get the season over with, and I'm not going to be going 100 miles an hour. You know what I mean? We just going to play.
Mm-hmm.
Now we just going to show up because we got to show up, and I'm not about to be out here here going all out. You know what I mean? I don't
Mm-hmm.
know because you know what I mean because I think Chicago should play, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the mentality of Atlanta because.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, they might go out there and just play hard. Like, all right, man, we got 2 games left, man. Let's just finish strong. Let's just go out there and try to be competitive. Or they might just be some people just mailing it in. Like, listen, I gotta make business decisions. I ain't got time to be trying to go all out. Now, I mean, this season is a lost cause. We only got a couple games left. I'm not trying to. I gotta make business decisions. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
Chicago, I feel like Chicago gonna come out there to play. I feel like Chicago gonna go out there and play to win. So that's the only reason I'm going with Chicago. I just like Chicago. We're just gonna play. We're gonna be playing to win. And I don't know where Atlanta team not where their mentality is. I don't know because because this season is winding down. And like I said, some people might make business decisions. Like I'm not going all out. I'm not gonna be out here trying to win a meaningless game where I can go out here and get hurt. I got to think about the rest of my career. It's a wrap for this season. So I don't know what some of them people mentalities is at, where their minds is at, but I had a feeling Chicago is gonna go like, no, we playing to win. Know what I mean? That's
Mm-hmm.
100%. Now I mean we playing to win. That's why I'm going with Chicago.
All right. Next, we got Tennessee going to Houston. Houston is 4.5 point favorites. Total is 42.5. Now, as of the day, I believe CJ Sharp will be back at quarterback for Houston. Tennessee, that rookie quarterback Will Levis, he didn't play last week. They had Tannehill play. As of today, I don't know. Tennessee quarterback Levis will be starting. So that kind of swayed my decision because I don't know the status of their quarterback. But I believe Houston should win this with CJ Sharp coming back. They still have playoff hopes, Houston. So, I mean, obviously they're going to need this game more than Tennessee. So I think Houston will win this game. Will they cover the 4.5? That's a tough call because Tennessee, they play teams tough. They're a well-coached team. I'm kind of an underdog, this year. So kind of like the under in that, but I don't know because Houston can put up points too. But Tennessee, they're the type of team that play the type of style game where most of their games go under. So that's why I like the under with Tennessee in this game. But I like Houston to win it. And like I said, I'm kind of leaning towards the under, especially if Tannehill is at quarterback. But as far as the spread, I can't call because I don't know. Tennessee, they have the ability to cover and keep it close. But at the end, I think Houston will win it. And like I said, I'm also leaning towards the under.
All right. So you're saying Houston should win. So CJ Stroud, he playing, right?
Yeah, he back. He missed the last 2 games.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I think because Tennessee, I mean, they're not going to the playoffs, are they?
No, they out.
Yeah, they out. Yeah, man. I think Houston should be able to get it done. Houston should be able to get it done. You know what I mean? I don't know about with score or nothing like that. If it's going to be a game where they run all over them or none of that. I don't know none of that. I just think Houston should just be able to get it done. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Houston should be able to get it done. So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
All right, sounds good. Next, we got Antonio Pierce, Las Vegas Raiders going to the Colts, going to Indianapolis. Indianapolis is 3.5 point favorites. The total is 43.5. And the Colts, Houston, and Jacksonville, they all 8-7. They all got a chance to win the division. So the Colts desperately need this game. They lost last week to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of got a feeling that they're going to win this game. I like the way the Raiders are playing, though, too. So, I mean, I kind of will lean towards, I don't know, man. Somebody got to get blown out. I keep picking all these underdogs and all these unders, but I'm going to pick the Colts to cover the 3.5. And I kind of like the over. It might be a little high scoring. It might be not high scoring, but I think it will go over 43.5. But I think the Colts will bounce back. The Raiders had that nice win last week, and I think, that was their last, hoorah of the year. Hopefully that was enough to keep Pierce as his coach. Hopefully keep that job. But I think the Colts will win this game. Yeah, but in cover the 3.5. I'm gonna pick them to cover the 3.5.
So, all right, Raiders versus Colts. So, so who need the game more?
Colts are 8-7. They still got a chance to win the division. There's 3 teams in the AFC South at 8-7: Houston, Indianapolis, and Jacksonville. So Colts are right there for the division.
I want to pick the Raiders, but Colts may just need this game more. You know what I mean? They may just want this game more. But at the same time, the Raiders is trying to play too. You know what I mean? I guess the Raiders kind of like rallying behind that coach, so they playing hard too.
Yeah,
man, it's a lot.
They are.
Man, it's a lot of games that's good that just straight up coin flips. Man, they up in the air, man. Colts gonna win it, man, but the Raiders are going. The Raiders just they just playing hard right now, man. They just playing hard for their coach right now. Yeah, and I know the coach, and I know the coach need this game. I just think the Raiders just playing hard right now for their coach. They just playing hard right now. But at the same time, the coach need this game, so they gonna go out and play hard because they need this game. Man, this joint's a coin flip, man. I'm gonna leave this joint alone. It's a coin flip, man. so you all there bet, man. This joint to me is a straight up coin flip. So I can't pick neither team. I don't know, man. This joint is up in the air, man. So I have no clue, man. I have no clue. This joint is so up in the air because they both gonna go out there and play hard. You know what I mean? Raiders are gonna play hard for their coach. The coach is gonna play hard because, you know what I mean, they need this win real bad. But coin flip, man. I do want to say the Colts gonna win just because they might need it more. I'm gonna go with the Colts, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders win. But I'm gonna go with the Colts. I wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders win. Like I said, man, it's a straight up coin flip, man, because both of them gonna go out there and play hard.
Okay. I mean, now that I look at it, I mean, the Raiders still kind of outside shot for the playoffs as well. They 7-8, and they got outside shot for the playoffs just by the record wise. But they might need a lot more, to get in as far as other teams losing and shit like that. But yeah, it's just gonna be a good game, man. As far as they both gonna be playing hard, as you said. All right, next we got Carolina going to Jacksonville. Jacksonville 6.5 point favorite. Total is 38. Status of Trevor Lawrence. He came out of the game last week because he was hurt. Will he play this game? I'm sure he will. You know, it seemed like he always got it out and always out there limping around, especially this year. Carolina, they lost again last week, but I believe they covered a number. I just can't rock out with Carolina. You know, their offense is just so bad, but Jacksonville defense is so bad. I I just think Jacksonville will win, but will they cover that number? They should, but I mean, Jacksonville hasn't really looked like I thought they would this year, so I can't ride with Jacksonville either. These two teams I both just can't trust. Once again, you know, I usually like the under. If I had to pick, I'll pick the under in this game. But I'm not fucking with anything in this game. The only thing I can say, Jacksonville should win this game, but they just so damn inconsistent. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they lost the zone and, you know, don't make the playoffs this year. And just haven't looked good this last month. And I just wouldn't be surprised if Carolina somehow found a way to win. But, you know, I'm not betting it. So I had no opinion on.
Oh man, yeah, Jacksonville. If they can score, if they can score a couple touchdowns, they should be able to win this game. But something about Carolina, because I did say that they may win 2 to 3 games. Because they won they 2. But could this be another game that they win? I don't know. Because you're saying, I mean, because you would think Jacksonville should just be able to get it done. All right, we're gonna go score some few touchdowns. It don't got, I mean, we ain't got to blow them out, none of that. We just got to win the game. But at the same time, Carolina can surprise you. And like you said, the defense of Jacksonville has like regressed a little bit. You know what I mean? Because everybody been saying that. I'm going to say Jacksonville just because they should just be able to just get the win. They should be able to just beat, the quarterback is just talented enough that we should be able to score enough points to win. You know what I mean? We should be able to win. You know what I mean? The defense should be able to play enough to just win. We should just be able to win. It ain't got to be a pretty win. It ain't got to be no blowout win. They should just be able to hold it together enough to win. They should. But at the same time, we got a team like Carolina who just playing just to play. At this point, it's like, man, we just gonna let it all hang out. And know what I mean? And they can mess around and get a win. Know what I mean? Some things can go their way. You know what I mean? Some things go bad for Jacksonville. A couple things go bad for Jacksonville. A couple good things go good for Carolina. Next thing you know, Carolina won. Now, like I said, man, any given Sunday, man. I mean, really is any given Sunday. Jacksonville should be able to will their way to a win. They should just be able to just, okay, we just gonna go in there and just take care of business. We ain't worried about it being, we ain't worried about being pretty, none of that. But we should just be able to just they should just be able to win. But we ain't surprised if Carolina just go out there and just be like, all right, man, we ain't, we ain't got nothing to lose, you know what I'm saying? We might as well just go out there and just ball. You know what I mean? Just go out there and just, you know what I mean? And just do whatever. But at the same time, like I said, it's the end of the year, and you don't know some players' mentalities on these teams. Some of these players may be like, I'm not going full throttle. I'm not going all out. Now I mean, you're not getting no maximum effort from me. Now they not gonna come out their mouth and say that. But you know what I'm saying? You might have some people on these teams dogging it because they got to make a business decision. I'm really about to go all out right now with 2 games left, especially some of these players who might be thinking like, I'm not even going to be on this team next year probably. You know what I'm saying? So you got some people that really going to be they going to make business decisions. So that's why I be thinking like, you may have people on that team that just like, listen, man, it's a wrap. I'm not going all out. I'm not giving it my all, and I'm not going to go out here and play hard. So that's why I'm saying Jacksonville should be able to just get it done. Like you said, they probably just need to win more. And he might have people in Carolina just might maybe just be like, listen, man, we just got to show up for the next couple of games, and this is over. So I just think based on that, the Jaguars Jacksonville should win this joint. Now, I mean, that's why I'm saying it because, at the end of the year, there's gonna be some teams that it's gonna. I know for a fact. I'm not gonna say no for a fact, but I can imagine there's some people that sitting there, they making business decisions right now. Do I really go out here and be trying to play hard, be trying to run around all over this field and do whatever? Especially when you probably thinking like some people that probably like, man, I'm not even gonna be on this team next year, and I know it. So I ain't. So I'm not about to go all out. I'm gonna show up because we got to get these last couple games done and over with, and then I'll take my career from there. So Jaguars should be able to handle business. I mean, it's a business. Now, I mean, these teams making business decisions. So I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at the players making business decisions. They're gonna say the team making the business decisions. They making business decisions. You know what I mean? Because you see it with Russell Wilson. I mean, you just said with Russell Wilson. You just said, yo, that was a business decision. So I know players gotta be thinking the same way. I gotta work my career, longevity of my career. I'm about to run around out here and we ain't even got a chance. You know what I mean? After these next school games, we done. And I'm probably not gonna be on this team. So I know some people probably walking around with that in the back of their mind. Like, man, we just gonna show up, get these games over with. I'm not running around here full throttle, giving maximum effort. I'm not doing that. I can get hurt, and I'll be all messed up. I gotta think about me. You know what I'm saying? Not to be a selfish person that don't care about the team, but like I said, this is a business. And I know some people playing that's out in that field that's making business decisions. So you may not see maximum effort from everybody. Know what I mean? You might go out there and see some people missed assignments. Know what I mean? Ain't nobody out there really trying to hit. No tackles, missed tackles, all that type of stuff. You know, people out there making business decisions. So don't be surprised if you got analysts and all that complaining about, well, this person missed this and this blown assignment and this person supposed to pick this up and this person supposed to tackle this person and how come they not hit? People making business decisions. So don't be surprised you start hearing about people complaining about that. Like, why this person such and such do this on this play and didn't do this on this play and they did this on this play. People making business decisions. That's all it is. So, yeah.
I understand. Well, the next year I got a team that might make business decisions as well, you know. When we got the Los Angeles Rams going to the New York Giants. The Rams are 5.5-point favorites. Total is 44.5. Rams need this game for the playoffs. Giants, they're going with Tyrod Taylor at quarterback, so no more Tommy DeVito. You know, Rams should win this game. I believe that they will win the game. The offense is just, I mean, I like the Giants defense a little bit, but I just think that Giants, I feel like this not their last. The next week will be their last home game, you know. So they got another home game to play in front of the crowd. I just feel like this game might just be, you know, a game where they just say "fuck it," as you say. I guess business decisions or whatever they might make, but they might just say, "We don't really care about this game." I was listening to the radio show with Hugh Douglas, and they say teams, you know, with bad records at the end of the year. They play hard for the first 5-10 minutes, and then if they in the game, then they're going to keep fighting. But if they're not in the game within that 10 minutes, then they might just lay down and quit. So I feel like it's going to be one of them games where the Rams will get on top early, and you know the Giants, you know, won't put up much of a fight to get back into it. I feel like they, you know, next week, their last game, they'll put up a lot of fight when they'll play the Eagles. You know what I mean? But don't worry about that next week. So I'm gonna go with the Rams. We'll cover the 5.5, and it might even go over the 44.5. But my main pick right now, I'm picking the Rams to cover the 5.5 and beat the Giants.
Yeah, man. I think the Rams. I think it ain't going. I think it ain't going to take much because, like you said, I mean, people got to think about their careers and all that. Yeah, they moving to Tyrod Taylor because, you know, he gonna run around. He give you that. He give you that mobility and all that. But I think at this point in the season, it's too late. Everybody else might not be on the same page. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They might. So after the Rams might score, especially they score early. They score a couple touchdowns early. I think that the Giants is gonna be probably defeated mentally and be like, yo, no, I mean, this is not even worth going on. This game ain't even worth going all out for. even though you might have Tyrod, because I think that's what I think that's why he made the switch to Tyrod Taylor, because he's going to run around and he's going to thinking that's going to like rejuvenate the team and all that and get the team wanting to really play hard. Because I think he probably, as a coach, he probably sensed it like, all right, they ready to just mail it in and just get this season over with. You know what I mean? So I think that's what he's trying to do by having Tyrod Taylor in there, trying to give him some type of spark. But I don't think it's really going to work. Like you said, you know what I mean? So as long as the Rams, once they score a couple touchdowns, now, especially they score a couple touchdowns early. Now, I mean, they score early. I think they're just going to take the Giants out of this game. But I do think that, like you said, now I mean, week that when they go play the Eagles, I think they're going to just give it they all just because it's an NFC East and they just going to want to play hard just because, I mean, it's another division opponent. But this game right here, if the Rams can score a couple early, I think that they just going to lay down and just, all right, we ain't worrying about this game. So I do think the Rams could just, especially if they score early, you know what I'm saying? If they score early, they just probably going to coast the whole game. Like you said, unless the Rams make some turnovers or something like that, or, fumble recovery for a touchdown or something like that, or something crazy like that, I don't think the Giants is even going to be in it like that. So I think the Rams should just win just based off that.
All right. Next, we got Arizona going to Philly. Philly is 10.5-point favorites. Total is 48. Jonathan Gannon, the head coach of the Cardinals, is coming back to Philadelphia. Used to be the defensive coordinator for the Eagles. So I don't know. Boy, you get his team pumped up, to get some revenge from Arizona. They did a good job at the beginning of the year, putting up a lot of fighting games. And then they did a good job when Kyler Murray first came back from his injury. They put up some fights. But the last couple of weeks, I felt like since that Pittsburgh game they had a couple weeks ago, felt like they haven't really been in too many games. But something's telling me, that they're going to keep it close, keep it within the 10.5. I'm hoping they win. But, I don't really see it happening, but I do think they'll cover the 10.5. But you never know though, man. They might sneak one out because the Eagles, something just don't seem right. Last week y'all played better offensively. I felt like, you had one turnover as far as the interception. You had a turnover on the kickoff return, but the interception, Goddard fell, Sticker fell on the route. So I really can't blame Hurts. It just seems like it's just not all there for y'all. So, I mean, y'all just can't blow out teams. So I want to pick the Eagles. I want to pick the Eagles to cover that 10.5. That's a lot of points. Might be a high scoring game. But then again, Gannon knows y'all. Y'all know Gannon. So something's also telling me might go under 48 because of the familiarity between the two. But my strong play right here is just Arizona. Just going off history of this year, the Eagles not blowing out teams. So that's what I'm going with. Arizona cover 10.5. And hopefully they beat y'all.
Because Kyler Murray playing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm going to chase him around. That could mean some trouble for us, man. We got to score. We got to score, man. Now, I mean, we got to score some points. We got to score early. We got to score some points because we start getting to chasing him around. He makes some things happen. Like I said, man, our defense right now, if we got it, I mean, if he get to scrambling, he make a couple good throws, they can really be in this game. So we need to score, not get all cute. Know what I'm saying? Not get all cute. Know what I mean? You don't need to be throwing no bombs and none of that stuff like that. Where, know what I mean, you're throwing interceptions and all this and that, man, and just work our way down the field. Use the run game, scramble with Hurts. Know what I mean? Tire the defense out, but at the same time, Kyler Murray can kind of run around too and keep plays alive and all that, and have our defense running around tired. You know what I'm saying? So that's really dangerous for us. because our defense, you know what I'm saying, having our defensive tired. But like I said, man, we got to score often, man. We got to score often. We got to score. Maybe the first probably 3 times, 2 or 3 times we touch the ball, man, we got to score. Straight up. Maybe the first 3 times we got to score. We ain't got time to be playing with them and get him to running around and tire our defensive out and start making a few plays. Now, especially we have a mistake or two. Know what I mean? Mental errors and all that. Know what I mean? We got people on our team running into each other. Know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Stuff like that, man, we can't afford to do. Know what I mean? We about to be the playoffs. We can't afford to have no mistakes like that. Running into each other? Come on, man. Throwing them bombs where them bombs was like, they ain't have no hope of connecting. I ain't even understand it. So, now I mean, we can't afford that. Now I mean, we just can't, man. Now I mean, we really got to handle business. Now I mean, I know people people just looking past them because it's the Cardinals. No, they can mess around and sneak a win because Kyler Murray can run around too. He may not be big and strong as Jalen Hurts. He can run around too. Know what I mean? He can run around too. Know what I'm saying? And know what I mean? And make some decent throws and tire our defense up and tire our defense out. So we know what I mean? We can't look past them and just all think that these last 2 games are going to be automatic wins. We cannot do that. We cannot afford to look past them. We can't. So we gotta score, man. We have to score. Ain't got time to get cute, man. Know what I mean? Do what work. Know what I mean? The run game, that short pass game, know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? We got Devontae Smith. You gotta start hitting Devontae Smith the way we hit him in a Giants game. Know what I mean? Hit him so he gets some yards after the catch. You gotta, know what I mean? You gotta utilize him more. I mean, even though, know what I mean, he was just celebrated that he got 1,000 yards this season. You know what I'm saying? Two seasons in a row, 1,000 yards. But it don't feel like it though. Know what I mean? Even though he just got his 1,000 yards, it don't feel like it though. We gotta hit him more in stride so we can get some. Now I mean, get some more yards after the catch. We really gotta utilize him more yards after the catch. Know what I mean? Yak. That's what we need. We need yak.
Yeah.
So I mean, so hopefully we can take care of business. But this is not no team. It's not no team I'm gonna look past. Now I mean, this is not no team I'm gonna look past because Kyler Murray can run around too and get our defense tired too. Make a couple decent throws and you mess around. Now we mess around and turn the ball over a couple times and say, no, we could be losing this game. And everybody be ready to lose their damn mind. Like how the hell we lose? So we ain't got time to look past nobody. We just gotta handle business. We just gotta take these next 2 games. We have to take care of business. These games is not no layups. So hopefully we can.
All right. Well, hopefully I'll lose, but that's neither here nor there. New Orleans going to Tampa Bay to play the Bucks. Tampa Bay is 2.5-point favorite. Total is 42.5. Tampa won like 4 games in a row. New Orleans coming off a loss to the Rams, but I believe they won 2 games before that in a row. Obviously, both division in the same division. This is vital for the division because Tampa Bay's 8-7, and Atlanta and New Orleans they both 7-8. So this is a very pivotal game. New Orleans and Tampa when they get together, Mike Evans and cornerback from the Saints, Lattimore, they like to get into it. They really don't like each other. So I'm looking forward to see that matchup. It's just going to be a hard-fought game. I don't know who's going to win it, but I tell you, I like the under. I think it's just going to be a real hard-fought game, good defense. And I just think it's going to be under 42.5, man. I just think these teams are going to keep it close. It's a pivotal game as the 7 both teams. And I can't call it. I don't know who's going to win. I mean, I always pick it against Tampa, but they just keep proving me wrong, especially these last few weeks. I mean, they're on a hot streak, man. So the smart idea would be to pick them. But just telling me, I don't know, New Orleans might find a way to sneak one out, but I'm not. Like I said, I'm not picking the side on this game. I just like the under. That's my strong play right there. I expect a nice, close, tight game. Um, and like I said, I don't know who's going to win. Should be good. Should be a good game, though, man.
Mm. Um, damn. I think the way Tampa is playing, Tampa should win this one. Tampa should win just based off the
Hmm.
way they playing. But for some reason,
Hmm.
it's a coin flip. But Tampa, the way Tampa's playing right now, they should just be able to get the win. But then at the same time, you never know. You really don't. It's a lot of games that could be coin
Hmm.
flips right now. But man, I'm gonna go with Baker, man. I think Baker gonna. I mean, I think Baker. They just gonna handle. They gonna take care of business. I think Baker.
Hmm.
They should. They should. But I'm gonna be surprised if the Saints win. But Tampa Bay should win it. I'm going. I'm going with Tampa Bay. I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay because I think Baker and them just gonna be able to take care of business like they have been these last few games. You know what I mean? I think they should be able to just get it done.
All right. And Baker, we trust. You know what I mean?
Right.
All right. So next we got the San Fran going to Washington. San Fran's 12.5 point favorites. Totals 49.5. San Fran just they be having some crazy ass spreads, man. They always got these high numbers, and they be covering them joints too. But it seems like Washington, feel like they quit. They got Jacoby Brisket. He's at quarterback now for Washington. They benched Sam Howell, so maybe that might get them a little spark. But at the end of the day, San Fran's going to roll over them. They should cover at 12.5, but that's a high ass number. I kind of have a hard time picking that, even though they do be covering that shit. And also Chase Young, going back to Washington, maybe he might get a sack or something like that. But there's no way Washington is going to win this game. I mean, obviously they can win. And no way it's a strong trades, but I just don't see it happening, man. San Fran should air them out. Uh, yeah, if anything, I'll pick San Fran to cover 12.5, and then also kind of like the over. San Fran might put up 40 points on them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
that's all I got to say about it.
Yeah, man. I totally agree, man. Know what I'm saying? I don't see Washington be able to do too much. I mean, unless this is their Cinderella game, I don't see them being able to do nothing. Unless this is just daytime and this is their Cinderella game and everything go right for them and everything go wrong for the 49ers, I don't see how they win this. Like I said, any given Sunday I mean this game could be their Cinderella game. Everything go right for them and everything go wrong for the 49ers. But other than that, it ain't a chance that they ain't got a chance to win this. Unless that happened, they ain't
Mm-hmm.
got a chance. Like I said, we ain't gonna say it's impossible because we done seen it before. But you know what I mean? Unless this is their Cinderella game, it ain't it ain't gonna happen. So that's what I'm gonna say about that.
Right. All right. Next, we got a game all the way out of Seattle, Pittsburgh going to Seattle. Seattle 3.5 point favorites. Totals 41.5. The Pittsburgh still rocking out on Mason Rudolph. Geno Smith came back to play last week for Seattle. So, I mean, he should be in this game right here. Pittsburgh, they just always be finding ways to win games. They won that game against Cincinnati last week. They bust Cincinnati ass 34-11 with Mason Rudolph at quarterback. I mean, you just can't count them out, man. So the 8-7, Tomlin, he never has a losing season. So, I mean, he's going to have to win one more game to keep that, record of no losing season on his resume. So he's going to have to win one more game this season. Will this be the game? I'm trying to look to see who they play next week because I know he's going to win one of the. Oh, they play Baltimore next week. God damn. So I'm gonna pick Pittsburgh. He's gonna have to win this game to keep up that streak. I'm gonna pick Pittsburgh to win the game straight up money line. Mason Rudolph. Just a simple fact that Tomlin doesn't have a losing season. I don't see them going to Baltimore next week to win. So they're going to have to win this game. So I'm picking Pittsburgh to win this. Going to Seattle, that's a long travel, but Pittsburgh did play last Saturday. They had a little extra day of rest. So that should help them with that travel. Yeah, I'm picking Pittsburgh to win this money line. Um, yeah, that's my pick.
Um, yeah, man. They gotta go play in Seattle. Yeah, I don't see them. I think Seattle gonna win this one. So yeah, Pittsburgh might end up losing the last two. You know what I mean? They might end up losing.
Losing season for
yeah,
Tomlin.
yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. Because I don't see them going traveling to Seattle and then getting that win and then coming back and get last game playing Baltimore. I mean, you never know. Baltimore might be. They might be dogging it their last game. You know what I mean? They might. That joint might be
Yeah.
that joint might be a preseason game for them. Know what I mean? Lamar Jackson might not even play. You know what I mean? He might play the first quarter and then sit out the rest of the game. Who knows? So
Yeah, because the only team they fighting for number one seed is Miami. Miami got 4 losses. So Miami lose this week, then I think if Baltimore win this week, then Baltimore will clinch number one. So you'll be right. They might not be playing nobody.
so, but I think Seattle gonna play hard, man. So I think so. I don't. So I can see Seattle winning this game, man. So I'm just going. I just think Seattle gonna win this game. You know what I mean, that's all I can say. I think Seattle just gonna win this game. So yeah, man.
No.
I don't want to see Mike Tomlin end up having no losing season, but yeah, man. I think Seattle gonna win this game. So I think they're gonna win the game.
Okay. Also, if you want to avoid a losing season, he could get a tie. He could tie this game, and then he could lose next week. It'd be 8-1. So his record will still be non-losing if you get a tie for the next 2 weeks. But what's the odds of that happening? Next we got Cincinnati going to Kansas City. Kansas City 7-point favorites. Total 44.5. I like Cincinnati cover the 7 points. KC just don't look right. Uh, Cincinnati just coming off a loss. I feel like they're going to bounce back just a little bit. Keep it respectable. Shit. I mean, I would say they might win. Kansas City been losing at home this year. They lost to Detroit at home, Philly at home, the Raiders at home. That's a lot. I mean, I would never thought Kansas City would lose that much at home in a year. So shit, Cincinnati might win this game, but I think Cincinnati will cover the 7 points. Even though, let me see what their two records is. So Kansas City 9-6, Cincinnati 8-7. Now we're going. Now if I'm doing this whole, looking at the line thing and seeing what the line says. That's a heavy Kansas City line for them two records to be that close. So my gut is saying Cincinnati gonna cover the spread, but the line is saying Kansas City going. What I say? Yeah, my gut is saying Cincinnati will cover, but just going off of reading the lines, that's saying Kansas City going to beat them and smoke them. Like I said, but them two records being that close, that's a high as point spread. So the smart player would pick Kansas City to cover it. That they're going to bounce back and they're going to win by more than a touchdown. But me personally, I just don't see it happening. But all year we've been talking about this whole reading line thing, and the lines be fishy. And usually you got to rock out with the line being fishy. You got to rock out with that feeling. So I think the Cincinnati, but I won't be surprised if Kansas City cover that spread. That's what the line is saying. And that would be the smart play to pick Kansas City to cover that 7.
Damn. You want to say Kansas City just because they lost just because they just lost to the Raiders, so you would think that they would just bounce back and win. But I ain't so sure. But just because they lost, I'm only gonna pick the Chiefs just because they just lost. So I expect them to be able to get the win. That's the only reason I'm gonna pick them. Like you said, that game you wouldn't be surprised if Cincinnati won that game. But I'm gonna pick the Chiefs just because the Chiefs just lost, and so they should just be able to get a win. That's the only reason I'm gonna pick it. That's the only reason I'm picking them.
Okay.
Straight up, that's the only reason I'm picking them.
All right. All right. Well, next we got two teams that's coming off a loss. The Chargers are going to Denver. Denver's 3.5-point favorite. Total is 37.5. Jarrett Stidham will start at Denver with Russell Wilson getting benched. And Chargers quarterback is Easton Stick. I still don't even know that guy's name. I'm rooting against Denver. Hopefully these Chargers will cover it, but to be honest, man, I don't know how this game gonna play out. I have no opinions to give towards it because I just don't know how that quarterback gonna play. I wouldn't be surprised if they go out there and their offense just look totally different and they put up 20-something points on Chargers. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Denver covered this 3.5, but I mean, I'm rooting against them. That's all I can say. But I mean, something's telling me that Denver will win this game. But I hope not. But yeah, I have no real strong opinion about it, man.
Man, listen, this joint sound like a dumpster fire, man. I don't know nothing about this game. Man, people that's making bets, man, bet at your own risk. I couldn't even begin to figure out this game. I couldn't even begin. I couldn't even tell you what I think the score is going to be. Nothing. Listen, I ain't got nothing on this game, man. I'm gonna sit this one out, man. So if y'all that bet, man, bet at your own risk, because I ain't got nothing for you on this game.
Right. Well, this is the last game of the week right here. This is Sunday night. There's going to be no Monday night football this week. So we got Sunday night on New Year's Eve. We got Green Bay going to Minnesota. Minnesota 2-point favorites. Total is 46.5. Man, I mean, this is a tough game for me to call. It's just going to be close, and they both kind of got a chance to make the playoffs, but it's going to be tough for both teams. They obviously Detroit won the division last week. Minnesota, I can't even tell you their quarterback is. I believe it's still going to be Nick Mullins. Green Bay, Jordan Love away from Lambeau. He's been playing good. I just can't call it, man, to be honest, man. If I had to pick anything, I'll say the over. It's going to go over 46.5 since it's inside the dome. But I really can't put my finger on this game, to be honest, man.
Yeah, I think Green Bay should win this game. I'm just gonna go with Green Bay. I just gotta pick some. I'm gonna pick somebody. I'm just gonna pick Green Bay. So I'm just going with Green Bay. Oh, so the Jets ain't playing this week, or did you say mention the game the Jets and I can't remember? The Jets ain't playing.
They play Thursday, so I didn't have to game by admission.
Yeah, okay, all right, yeah, okay, all right, okay, yeah. So, all right, yeah, man, that's it, man. Like I said, yeah, I'm just gonna go with Green Bay. I'm just gonna go with Green Bay. So that's it, man. You said that's the last game.
Yeah, no Monday night this week. This is on New Year's, I believe.
Yeah, so we know because New Year's Day is what college football day,
next
right?
Monday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So most of
that's why
it's gonna be college football all day. So all right. So,
yeah.
Yeah,
the
man.
playoffs. I think it's gonna be playoff games, college football playoffs. So that's why. It's not because of New Year's. You're right. They don't want to go up against their college. They kind of work hand in hand, NFL and college.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm. So all right, man. So those are the games, man. So all y'all people out there, man, bet at your own risk, like we say. You know what I mean? Bet with your head, not over it. Yeah, man. So hopefully things work out. Hopefully things work out for y'all. Like we say, you got anything to say before we get up out of here?
No, I just hope everybody be safe on New Year's, and we're gonna see y'all in 2024. Just thank you for the good year that we had, and I'm glad that y'all supporting earn the ISO show, and I'm just glad that we had this show this year, and it's just been a good time. So just keep showing your support, as ISO said, and yeah, I can looking forward to 2024. I hope everybody be safe.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so for the people that been asking, like, what y'all gonna do when the season over? Y'all keep the show going? We might sit around and talk and ask some shows, but because y'all be asking about basketball, but basketball's like an everyday thing. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? You would have to.
Yeah,
It ain't football. We just have one show a week. Basketball is like an everyday thing. It's, you know what I mean? It's so many games every day, so that's kind of like a different challenge. But
yeah,
know what I mean? But throughout, we gonna try to get some shows, not I mean, done for y'all. Not I mean, whether it's just talking about sports or something like that. Since y'all asking about what we gonna do after football season, you know what I mean? Y'all gonna try. Not I mean, y'all gonna keep the show going because y'all really enjoy the show. Because you know what I mean, my man Ern told me that they be listening to the old shows. You know what I mean? And he was like, "Yo, well."
oh wow,
Yeah, they be the old episodes we do get replays. Now I mean, you would think that why would it get replay if them scores are now them games is already done. Now I mean, them games is already
right,
done and know it. Why would they get replayed? People just enjoy People just enjoy the show that much that they just listen to the old shows, even though them games is done and over with. So people really, really, really do love this show. Now I mean, so we gonna try to stay on here and there. Now I mean, we're gonna try to work something out. I can't promise y'all we gonna be on this joint every day or every other day trying to do some basketball shit or something like that. I cannot promise y'all that.
yeah,
Now I mean, we gonna try to work something out though. We can still, now I mean, have shows every now and again. Not put some shows out talking about different things. Now I mean, after the football season is over or whatever. But just thank y'all, man. Now I mean, thank y'all for people that was inquiring about that. Well, how y'all gonna keep the show going? We still want to listen to the show. Now I mean, we appreciate that, man. So we gonna figure out a way. Now I mean, to keep trying to get some shows out to y'all right now and again or whatever. Even after football season for those who asking about that. Know what I mean? But like I said, man, thank y'all for the love and support. Know what I mean? For earning everything start with Earning ISO show. Like, rate, share, subscribe. Rate, review, know what I mean? We trying to consolidate the plays, man. We just thank y'all, man. Everybody, man, y'all be safe, man. Please don't drink and drive this upcoming weekend. Please don't drink and drive. Please do not drink and drive. You know what I mean? Everybody have a happy new year. By the time we do it again, it is gonna be 2024. We got one more show to try to get done next week, right? Then it's the playoffs.
yeah,
Then we should be able to have some shows about the time. We should be able to get some shows for the playoffs and all that. You know what I mean? So we should be able to work our way through all the way to the end of the season. You know what I mean? That's the plan. So I just want to say thank y'all to everybody, man. And like I said, now I'm gonna say it again. This weekend, I mean, New Year's. Please do not drink and drive. Please drink responsibly. Do not drink and drive. Other than that, man, I just want to say, thank y'all and bro, you be safe, man. We'll get up, try to get another show done next week, man.
If you
Alright, sounds good.
you gotta make the right decision, cause the world is yours. You gotta get it. No love, no love, no love, no love, no love, no love, no love. No love, no love, no love. No love, no love.